I don't even fall in temptation. I don't want to see it. When you're truly happy with her, there's no need to look at the temptation.
I just want the record to reflect that his wife is here.
Even if she wasn't here.
You wouldn't do it, Chad.
Would I say the same thing?
So what makes
Probably not.
We had to fight to get a meal. Yeah, wrongfully accused. We had to fight to get appeals. That's why we right to get a deal. He on the team, he gotta eat, you know, despite the skills. Keep it riding for the fam. You gotta light the wheels straight up. But in the past bad, work up in the trash bag. I'll pass a lot to take the test before I pass class. And my family needed bread. I had to come correct. That's why I keep airing it out like I just passed gas.
Listen, bro. There's not 32 guys better than me. Put it like that. So if you're asking me, like, bro, I'm not 32. Like, real talk. Like, I'm like, when you put it like that, bro, I'm not the 32 worst. Like, come on, man.
Top 10, and that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb.
You know what I'm saying?
He top 10?
But
Easy.
No, I don't deserve that.
And influencers look at football players as guys who hit each other with helmets on.
But it's a very high level that we do it at.
Okay, and so do influencers.
So what is
influencers don't give a f about football players.
And you should because we earn
I'm not
our
saying
money.
me, I'm saying
we earn our money.
influencer.
No, I'm saying, but we earn
But
our
you
money.
turn this into
on
that
the field.
conversation?
No, I wanna turn
What
it
about,
there,
what
big
the boxing
homie.
gloves? It's about to get real here. No, let me go.
Right now, no.
Bro,
Let
I'm
me
too-
say it.
No, I'm too
I'm Dana White.
I'm
I'm Dana
260.
White.
I'm 260. He's 210.
Do you not love anybody? Like you love? It seems like you love everybody. Like give me one person you really don't like, cause every time I love you, oh, love.
You say love
To everybody.
It's loose.
And there might be people that dislike me, but I think that's more an issue with them than it is with me, because I ain't do nothing
But don't
wrong.
you think that's an issue? You can't love everybody, bro.
Yeah, I love you.
Yeah, but I ain't never did nothing to you.
Do you love him?
Yeah, I love Chad.
I love you too. Hey, Fred, I love you, Fred.
I love you too, bro.
Camera guy, I love you, dude. You in Minnesota? Mm-hmm. You in Minnesota? I'm just, okay. Yes.
What you trying to say?
No, you married?
I'm not married.
Who is your
I'm 21 years old. I'm
20,
not married.
okay. I mean, age ain't nothing today. Who's your cell phone provider?
AT&T.
Who you with?
Verizon.
Is that compatible?
I'm not sure.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh no.
That's the second time you said that.
I'm just,
Yeah.
my bad.
We got Mike Vick on the show.
Yeah,
Do you know
see.
who Mike Vick is, Chef?
I've heard of him.
What?
What? Hold on.
Yeah. Hold on. What you mean?
That's enough.
I've heard of him.
What you mean you heard of him?
He played for the Giants, didn't he?
I never wore blue.
Ocho, get her, Ocho.
Wait,
Never
wait,
wore
wait,
blue.
wait,
Never
wait. No,
wore blue.
I know. New England.
National put me on the same level with
Chef.
Tom
Well,
Brady.
I know who his wife is.
That's more than enough.
And really, I just want to pull up in a Ferrari with a sexy chick, walk into my wing stop like, yo, you know what it is? Baby, what you want? Oh, yeah, and get her the fried corn too.
And mama say hard-headed.
Hey, when I came to practice, tell us how we eat McDonald's, man. What's wrong with this?
Every day.
Yeah,
Bro,
man.
This dude was so disciplined about getting up early in the morning, being the first at the facility, and going to McDonald's.
Yeah,
if he was that way, if he prioritized his work habits like that, like perfecting being a receiver, bro, there's no telling what he could have been done. Bro, this is no lie, I've never seen anybody's feet as quick as his.
Oh, that's facts.
It's two
Facts.
people that I've seen feet so fast. That's him and Terry Glenn.
I used to get those calls at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, you
And
remember
3
that?
o'clock. Do I remember it?
Hey, you know I used to call him and Marvin in the middle of the night.
Oh my God.
I would call and be like,
But what? The
listen,
time.
hey, yo, Coach Hugh, I'm open, and hang up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, dead ass.
And wanting to know what the game plan is.
Hey,
and Hugh,
2
how
in
am
the
I gonna-
morning?
Yes.
2, 3, 4 in the morning.
And I'm like, Chad, we have meetings coming up here pretty soon.
3 hours, 4
Oh,
hours.
Coach, it's okay. I'm good.
No, I'm not good. I'm sleeping.
You look at the guys that are in the Hall of Fame from a defensive standpoint. Ray Lewis, Derrick Brooks. Look at Ed Reed. Look at Champ Bailey. Look at all these other guys. They're trying to put in the Hall of Fame that somehow make it to the finalist room. Look at John Lynch. These the same dudes that I've murked every Sunday. So what's the problem? I don't care. They can hear it. It's right here. They know what it is. Every Sunday.
See, you
So
see
what's the problem?
Come on, Fred. Here we go,
You know
man.
what I'm
On the
saying?
show.
Yeah, for real. What's the problem?
But think about it. Remember the story? First 2 years in the NFL, I stayed at a stadium.
What stadium?
I stayed at Paul Brown Stadium.
What you mean?
My first 2 years in the NFL, I stayed at Paul Brown Stadium. I remember, I never forget, our coach was Dick LeBeau, and my mentality of not wanting to spend money in regards to what I got as a signing bonus, I ain't want to touch nothing.
Hold on, so where'd you stay? Where'd you sleep? What you mean?
What do you call it? The players' room. Leather couch, game room, water, food, cafeteria. There was no, don't laugh.
Bro, there ain't no way you stayed in the locker room, bro.
Bruh, you.
Dog, are y'all tripping?
Did you ever bring somebody back to the?
I mean, I had nights.
I wasn't
You
even
weren't
into
worried
that.
about
I
that.
was
We fly
strictly-
in.
I was strictly football.
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield, quarterback, Cleveland Browns, first pick of the draft. I stood on the table to draft him. The biggest regret I have is that I didn't personally coach him. I gave that job as the offensive coordinator to someone else. I'm not going to mention his name because I thought that was a bad decision on my part.
But you gave up football, and this is me, I'm old school, to make videos and put on the internet.
Honestly, man, it was some dark times. I did a lot of thinking. I did a lot of reaching out to people who was important in my life. A lot of crying, a lot of sleepless nights trying to make that decision. But at the end of the day, it came down to passion. What did I love the most? What made me happiest?
When y'all walked in the visiting team hotel, y'all saw the fans lined up behind the little ropes, right?
Yeah.
And behind them were another row of people. Y'all ain't never looked behind that second row to them girls sitting back there with them skirts on.
I never really
that was
looked.
smiling.
Yeah, but what you gonna do? We got security guards on every floor.
Every floor.
Bro, I
You
would
can-
sprint upstairs to get my bag in the room and sprint straight downstairs. Every away game I ever played in, I would find a strip club in the area, and we go to the strip club. When we went to Buffalo, we go over to Toronto, because Buffalo got garbage strip clubs. That's why we never beat Buffalo Bills, because we were partying.
How we go from being in tune with the women's body to
I'm in
UPS
tune.
man?
It don't take long on this show.
Oh man.
Yeah, this is
Boy,
what
y'all
it is.
switch gears, bro. Real quick. Boy, y'all switch gears over here real quick.
Hey, T.O., a lot of times, we be like, damn, we need to keep rolling and go to a whole
Oh
nother.
man.
But that's a whole...
Y'all need to change this show to switching gears.
I found some drawers one time in my parents' room sneaking around, and my dad had a pair of drawers that was an elephant on the front.
Oh, man.
And the trunk wasn't there, but it was a hole where the trunk was. And I always looked at my mom and daddy different after that. That's why you don't give your mom.
I got in trouble with my grandma when she had that big old, what you call it, the douche, and had the pump thing.
The red one.
Yeah, I mean, it was huge. That shit was huge. It was always on the back of the door. I swear for God. He got a foundation. Like, you got me.
Yeah.
Like, I need that.
Yeah.
Nigga, I yearn for that shit.
Yeah. Well,
Pray from here to here, to here to here, to here. Like, having fun. That's my problem. I need to stop having so much fun. Like, I want what he got.
Well, people will say, well, he had multiple chances, you know, and I think in life, you know, sometimes we make mistakes because we would be perfect if this wonderful thing we call life came with fucking directions, then none of us would fuck up.
I think you can still play in the NFL if you didn't eat McDonald's.
What? Does my intake, what does my intake have
What do you
to
mean,
do?
what is your intake? You can't eat McDonald's and think you're gonna be a pro athlete.
Have you seen this shit, man?
What is he about to pull out?
I'm about to take my shirt off, man.
Who's a better chef?
So here's what I'm gonna. So let me just tell you this.
Let me get messy, Chan.
So it's not. Well, let me just.
I ain't a part of this.
Yeah, come on, chef.
Come here.
Oh, damn.
So here's the thing.
Oh, my man.
I'm filming I Am Athlete. What you say? I gotta leave? Okay, there's a car outside. There's a car outside for me. Okay, I'll be right there.
How is it?
Yeah, it's good. Chef, it's cool. It's cool.
You're not taking a kicker off of a team and putting that bastard at any other real position. And I'm sorry, son, I said real position.
Hey, I can go out there and
because you didn't want to go out there with them real men and knock heads every
You
time.
got to get at him,
You
dog.
gotta see me, bro. You have to see the foot. You gotta see what I do,
That's
bro.
what I'm talking about.
Bro, if you was that, and I've never seen you play ball.
Yeah,
But
of
I'm
course.
just in there just kickers general. I'm not jumping on you. But if you were that damn athletic, you wouldn't be a kicker.
But what if I could do both? That's what makes me different. I feel like I'm a hybrid. You see guys like Taysom Hill, he's out there running the rock, throwing the rock, doing all types of things. I feel like if the right coach gets his hands on me, I'm a Swiss Army knife. I could do whatever. I could line up, run fakes, throw the ball, catch the ball, kick it 60 yards.
Yeah. What is the smallest amount of human beings in the NFL?
There's only two.
What are they at what position?
There's only two. You're right. The punter and the kick and the kicker. Okay,
and long snap. It's three of them. And y'all are specialists, and y'all stay down there in y'all's little boy corner all day long and play with each other while we practice on the real goddamn field.
I wish you would have seen me out there today training, bro.
It's a skill. It's not an athletic skill. It's a skill.
But all you need is a skill set.
Yes, and that's what kickers are. Kickers are golfers. They can do this shit here a bunch of times in a row.
Bubba, get him, please.
This is something that I can't say that you're an athlete, like an athlete.
Athletes can athletes play just about every sport? You think if you're athletic?
If you're athletic, yes, you can play every sport.
So you think you could drive a NASCAR?
Yeah, they turn left.
You think you can go 190 miles an hour with the other 42 cars?
And not look like this?
You don't drive between your toes.
You just drive the general foot.
My belly button smells like a homeless person's.
You have to clean your belly button.
I don't clean my belly button. It tingles my
Q-tip,
indoors.
Get some like alcohol and just.
It tingles
I'm
all
scared
my
what you're
indoors.
gonna find in there.
You
have to do it gently.
But when you reach inside your belly button, it doesn't tingle all your indoors.
You would just do it gently.
Oh yeah, I can't do that.
Then yours is probably really dirty.
How do you know you just go like this sometimes and just smell?
I got an innie. I got an innie.
Then you really need to
You
clean
ever
it.
sit there, put your finger in it and go like this?
Obviously he does. He knows how it smells.
Do it now. Do it now. Show us what you do.
I put my rib tank top sometimes and I dig in there and that joker come out. Oh my goodness gracious. I'd be like, who is that?
Belichick and Brady, right? It was a perfect marriage for as long as it lasted. And now you're looking at what makes the NFL with the rule changes and everything. You have a veteran quarterback, a great quarterback in Tom Brady. So I think it's a bit of a 55-50. I won't even call it that big of a margin. I got to call it that. Belichick's a great coach.
55-50.
My math. Oh. Way off. What I'm drinking. 55-45.
I'm with you, Fred.
Up yourself. You
I
added
know,
it up.
Fred, we did, and it was way higher than 100.
But I didn't discredit nobody.
You discredit yourself.
No, it just grinds my testicles how they talk about us.
Hey, Ocho, that's not the saying. That is grind my gears.
Oh, gears.
No one's ever said grind my testicles.
You know what I mean.
You just started something. That's it.
I call Elevate back. I say, man, let's do this. Who's my opponent? And so I'm just waiting on my opponent. So I'm here to let y'all know first, June 6th, you know, Sweet Feet Johnson, it can go in there.
Hey, how you killed me, you better kill him.
Chad.
Ocho. No, I need you to say it
like Ocho.
Like you say,
Ocho.
Fred. Say Ocho.
Ocho.
I want to hear this.
Ocho.
Talk to me, baby.
You remember Nate Robinson? You remember what happened to him?
The basketball player?
Booty in the air.
What we got today? What we got today?
Baked chicken,
Yellow rice, baked beans.
Nothing green. I told you I was gonna make it up to you.
Appreciate it.
And I did. Nothing green.
Nothing green.
Nothing green.
Chef, if you don't get out, that boy fighting, he about to fight somebody on Mayweather Promotions. If you don't get our boy greens and carbs and the right fatty acids, I need this boy on this show. I ain't trying to have another Nate Robinson. Feed this boy. Is it Ocho or is it science?
It's Ocho.
If you tapped into the science, maybe you wouldn't have been tired.
I didn't, if I had my McDonald's, because this is what happened. When you, listen, nah, y'all laughing, I ain't bullshit. When you go into their camp and the discipline that they do, if you're gonna come in here, we ain't bullshit with you. Right. You have to do everything we do. That's waking up at 5 a.m. to run 3 miles. I gotta do the pool work, do everything they do, including the eating. Now what they don't know is I cheated and had McDonald's for breakfast. They don't know that part.
Who brought
but
you
now
McDonald's?
They do. Huh?
Who brought the breakfast?
Sherelle.
Oh, Sherelle's the problem. Yeah. Change my mind.
I promise, it's not like going down the highway.
If they ran their ass around this loop, I'd be impressed. They're driving. The car's doing
But did you
work.
watch his hands?
It was
they were moving.
He actually explained it to us where you have to feel the back tires and the front tires of this machine that doesn't know gender. This machine
but the machine is doing it.
Explain to this guy why you guys are an athlete.
I'm receptive to it. Yes.
Okay, at Daytona, like you're just like, you're flat out, you're not even using like your brake foot, okay? You're just using one leg, okay? Like for me, after the race, I was so sore and like I literally, it looks like somebody beat me up just because I had all these bruises all over my body just from the G-forces.
Wow.
Cause I felt that it pushed you back in the chair
Like when you're
and
doing
all the
that for
strap
like
up
several
and all.
hours and like your belts are tight and the wheel's moving. Like there's never a point when you're just like still, especially when you're in a pack, like the car is moving around without you trying to make it move.
I drove an RV to Minnesota one time. It was like 20 hours.
I promise this is different. I promise this is different.
1/3 of the women in our league make $22,000 a year.
How many
games? Exactly, like below poverty line.
How many games?
20,
about
5 to
25.
30 years.
Yeah.
25 games?
What would you tell the draft picks that are coming out this year?
Call that draft. Like, if you did enough to get drafted in the first round, like, I'm happy for you, you know what I'm saying? But in real life, that shit don't matter.
Right.
I mean, when the smoke clear, we're gonna see who's standing.
Oh, listen, I can swim. I can swim. A lot of people don't know I can swim because I don't like to get my hair wet.
Huh?
So,
like if you wanted to grow it out, you.
Yeah.
Chad, if you let your hair grow.
Yes, I have
the
a
top
full.
is
I have
not
a
there.
full set of hair.
Chad.
Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. We're talking in circles. Wake up! What's wrong with you? You know it's not gonna happen. As much as I love it to.
First of all, I'll say this. First of all,
you have to have a load of with balls.
First of all, I'm gonna say this. First of all, I'm saying sorry, Dre. Sorry, Dre. Sorry, Dre. This is about to go real left. Sorry, Dre. First of all, y'all don't even know what the y'all talking about because y'all talking about the NBA. Everybody got guaranteed contracts, and it's false.
They do.
Searching this. And I'm telling you, it's the truth. No, they don't. Not everybody that's on the NBA roster have a guaranteed.
There's two-way contracts. There's two-way contracts,
No, it's
and
not.
then there's
Y'all
the
know what
top
I'm talking
dogs.
about.
There's the top dogs.
No, it's not. There's 4 guys on the NBA team that got guaranteed contracts, and everybody else can be cut today and don't got nothing.
And don't have nan dime.
Look it up.
B, come on, bro. Let's call it what it is, bro. You wrong.
Chan, listen to me. The facts of the matter is that I was right. There's plateaus and then there's platforms.
B, I mean,
We're on the same page.
he just won't listen.
Fred, please stop.
You let me finish, I can help you. Fred, I'm saying the same you thinking. I don't know why you sitting there with your hat.
Ocho, you don't, this is not Ocho versus science. It's not Ocho versus science, but it's facts versus fiction. The predicament that you're predicting is not predictable. We know the NBA. You're not honest with yourself. You're fucking wrong. Let's talk about it. You're fucking wrong.
Come on, B.
Guys, is it safe to say that I was right? Is it safe to say that I was right?
Listen to what you're saying. Replay what you said and then fast forward and then take it again and then think about it.
The fact of the matter, I want to sit down, but I got to stand up. Listen to me. Listen to me clear. You don't know the facts. The fact of the matter is you don't know the facts. This is not science. This is fiction.
Come on, B.
It was fiction.
It's not that difficult, bro.
That's why everybody loves this show, because we so real. And we pure. And when you got that silk, it's just different.
Take me back to draft day. I mean, your brother, and your mom cried. Why?
Cause I mean, first of all, my dream was to be in the first round. I felt like I had set myself up for that. I felt like I went to, one of the Power 5 schools or what they call it. I went to LSU. I, pretty much led the team in receiving for the 2 years that I did start. And, I thought that I put myself in position to be a first-round draft pick, and then some of the guys that went in before me, obviously kudos to them, cheers to them, because they had tremendous college careers as well. You know what I'm saying? The cards fell where they lay, but I think for me, it was more about, I felt embarrassed. Then we get the call, and I was happy that I accomplished a goal of making it to the NFL, but I was mad as because I felt like, shit, them other 12, man. I ain't hating, but like, all right, come on, like let's like we got to start all over again.
Did you use that for motivation?
For sure.
My dad, he was this massive thing to a lot of people, and growing up,
watching that, it was awesome, right? My dad was a superhero in my eyes, but then when I tried to compete, I knew I wasn't going to do what he did. I just knew I wasn't gonna do it. He was a once in a generation kind of guy.
Lowest moment of your life.
That's suicidal.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was suicidal. I was.
That's deep.
Everything, dog. I had everything. Every time you turn on the TV, I was on every commercial, top of my game, playing 2 sports. And I tried to take myself out in Cincinnati, Ohio. Basically because my babies had been taken from me. That was the only thing I felt like loved me at the time. Everybody else, they loved what I did, but they didn't love me because they didn't know me.
I'm looking at my child. I don't care about anything else. I'm looking at my child, and I'm looking at my responsibilities. I'm looking at a child that's crying, that's afraid to tell their father.
Wow.
That they're different than what you probably thought I was, Dad. I don't want to play basketball. I don't even want to be, I'm not a boy. I feel that I am X, Y, and Z, right? I'm looking at my child scared to tell me. And I feel like I am pretty open at this time. Right. I realized that I needed to do better and I needed to do more and I needed to educate myself. And so what I did is I picked up the phone, I researched as much as I can because I needed to understand. I sat down with my child and I asked questions because I didn't know. Because it's not our job and our responsibility to tell you who you are. You are gonna be who you're gonna be. It's my job to try to put you in the best positions to help you reach that goal of who you wanna be. But it's not my job to tell you.
And I called from 3 other people, wait, how you even get my number when my number changed in December? So I knew it was an issue. And I called my brother right away. And then he answered the phone crying, I just hung up. I already knew what time it was. And so then I mentally prepared myself to bury my old girl. And here we go.
Bro, I'm here for you. I love you, bro. And, you know, I appreciate you sharing that and whatever, bro, like.
Oh, we can hugs?
Yeah.
Come on, bring that here.
Oh, we all
Yeah, like.
Yeah, we gotta do it like Martin.
Come on, bro. Look, Fred, he still got that machismo stuff going on. Come on over here,
Man,
bro.
they wanna
bro.
touch
Like,
each other.
straight up, bro. We good. Love you, bro.
Hey, respect, but at the same time, this is what
Nah,
the
stay right
young
here.
boys need to see.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's what they need to see, man. You good?
I'm
You
good,
bro?
Yeah. Don't grab my butt.
See, dog. That's why.
I'm about to cry with you. I was about to cry with you. And you say don't grab my butt.
I was talking to Shannon.
Give me a hug, bro. Love you, bro.
We go in games before big games. We go in the stadium and we say, all right. Yeah, we look around. It's time to get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
nothing's gonna stop me.
Yeah. Every once in a while, I didn't know when they were gonna happen. You heading to the track, it don't feel different than any other weekend, but for some reason you walk in, you're like, I feel good.
It just happened.
This is gonna be a good one.
Let me tell you what it did for me. I would just start crying.
Really?
I don't know where the tears come from, but every time I cried before a game and I didn't do it on purpose, I had 150 or better. My coach said, Fred, you gonna cry today? I don't know. It just happened.
We done had so many conversations on this show
about opening
crying
up.
and opening up, and you ain't cried yet. And you cried on the field?
Look, I can't make it happen. Y'all cry because y'all just want a
Freaky
hug.
Fred.
Y'all want to have a hug fest.
In my mind, Rowdy means asshole. I'm an asshole.
Okay.
Rowdy.
We're friends.
Rowdy, are you an asshole?
I am. I've been known to be quite the big butthole. Yeah, absolutely.
And should he embrace it?
Embrace it. And he has embraced it because in every sport, no matter what you do in life, you have to be the villain. It's okay to be the villain. The villain at times is glorified and hated by many, but it's a great role to have.
He's speaking from experience right there.
Yeah.
He knows the role.
Yeah, that I do. That's why I love you and the way you carry yourself, your aura, your energy, your type mentality when it comes to racing.
Which way should money flow in family? Which way should it go?
Down.
It should go down.
Yes.
When you got your first check, who you had to take care of?
Parents.
We had to go backwards.
Oh, Wale.
Oh, he hit it.
We
He
had
hit it.
to- we
He
had to
hit
go
something.
backwards.
Grab the snake, boy. She's talking to you. Her name's Sasha. She bad.
2 hands open like that. Wide
Treat
open
her
palms.
like a bad girl.
Yep, just like that.
Now raised, now
Now just raise up.
Now pick it up. Yep. Go underneath the belly. Perfect.
Grab the front
right there.
There you go, B.
You're good.
There you go. There you go.
Boom. Now remember, she's not gonna bite you. That's all you need to worry about. That's all you need to worry about. So you can chill.
Calm down.
You know what
Count
I'm
to
saying?
10.
You chilling.
Count to 10.
You chilling.
Don't look at the snake, B. I'm right
Okay,
here.
B.
Stay
Okay.
with me.
I'm with you.
Stay with me.
I'm with you.
How was your day yesterday?
It was good.
It was good?
It was good.
How the kids?
They good.
How's the family?
Good.
You know,
100%.
I'm done with this fucking shit. What I eat ain't going to make me catch better, get the fuck open,
It's not
score
about that.
touchdowns.
It's not
No,
about
it's
that.
not.
It's
Either
not
you
about
got
that.
it.
It's not about that.
I'll
It's
tell
not
you.
about that.
Wait, no,
So,
wait,
Chad,
don't say
how you been hurt? Chad,
Hey,
how many
hey.
times you got hurt?
You know what's in? Never! Never!
How many times you been hurt?
Never!
Brandon, how many
How
times
many
you
times
been
you
hurt?
hurt? What is that?
And
What
you
is-
but
all
no, but
that
tell you
ain't
what
healthy.
though, you was lining
It's
up with your
science.
40 grand of
It's
proteins a
science.
day, and you got hurt, and he was eating
It's
McDonald's
science.
and never
You
got
don't
hurt.
believe in climate change either.
You don't believe in climate change? Don't ever.
Hey, Chad, do you believe in climate change?
What? Yeah, it was 90 degrees earlier, now it's 50.
We had to fight to get a meal. Yeah, wrongfully accused. We had to fight to get appeals. That's why we right to get a deal. He on the team, he gotta eat, you know, despite the skills. Keep it riding for the fam. You gotta light the fucking wheels straight up. Look in the past bag, work up in the trash bag. I'll pass a lot to take the test before I pass class. Yeah, and my family needed bread. I had to come correct. That's why I keep airing it out like I just.